Hello and welcome to another Training Legal Wireless. My name's Colin and today we're going to be walking through MyGeotab on the phone app. So once you download the app, MyGeotab Fleet Management, you get signed in. It'll bring you to the dashboard. This is going to be where all of your reports fall that you have running in the background. If you wanted to download a report, just click the three little buttons, click download, and that'll download a report right to your phone. It will look something like this when it's done, and you can view that report and all of its contents. I'm going to go back to MyGeotab. So that's pretty much it for the dashboard. If we go to map, I can view all my assets here. If I click remove all and select all, it's going to bring me into a closer zoom of all my assets. If I wanted to zoom in, I can just zoom in further on my assets. I can also find an asset by clicking remove all and then just choosing the asset I wanted to see. So if I want to see the Dodge Charger, I will just pull up the Dodge Charger and it's only going to show that asset. Now, the Dodge Charger is parked inside of a zone. That's why it looks like the little flower. It's going to give me all the same information it gives on the MyGeotab map. So it's the locations here, stop sense. Now, if it was driving, it would have the location it's at plus the miles per hour it's going. If I wanted to see any exceptions that occurred during that trip, during its last trip, they would show up here as well. If I click on trip to view that last trip, by default it's going to give you that last leg of the journey, just like it does in the normal MyGeotab. Now, to extend that journey, all I have to do is keep clicking on the different legs, and it's going to show me all of the different legs of that journey. It gives me all the information from that trip, so driving from, the driving duration, the distance, stopped from, stop duration, idle time, where it started and where it stopped. If I wanted to hover over one of the pieces of that leg, I can click on that leg of the journey, and then it's going to tell me exactly what was going on during that time frame. So the Dodge Charger was driving 42 miles per hour on this date at this time. These were the exceptions that occurred: unknown driver, low fuel, and then the road it was driving on, and then the general miles per hour. If you wanted to go to options to find a different date period, you could do that. So just click trip options, choose the date period you want to check out, and then view trips, and it's going to load all of the trips from that time frame. Let's go back to the map. I want to search for the Audi. That's the Beamer. So let's click on the Audi. Let's pull that down, display HOS data, and then let's view that asset. So from here, I can also see the compliance data summary under the map. If I scroll down, I accidentally hit HOS logs. Okay. Display HOS data, view asset. The compliance data summary is still in beta, so you have to click display HOS data for that to pop up. From here, it's going to tell us the driver, their current rule set, and their current status. If I wanted to view that driver's logs, I could click view logs, and it's going to bring me right to their log page. If I click view logs, it'll break down the logs into each part, and then up top will give me that whole graph of the day. So that pretty much covers the map and what is capable in there. If I go to assets and I click on one of the assets, it is going to give you the asset usage for the last 7 days, the last time it communicated, a marker of where it is on the map, the fuel economy, the fuel level, and then any exceptions that have also occurred in the last 7 days. This is also where you can change VIN numbers, add license plate, state, check odometer readings, things like that. If I scroll all the way back up to the top, I can also go to the health of the Beamer, and then I can see any maintenance that's overdue in here, as well as any faults that have occurred in the last 7 days. So if I wanted to take care of the maintenance right from here, I can just click overdue. Let's say it was the PM, it was complete. We can hit complete from here, fill out the information so that the reminder resets itself, and then hit save. We can also come over here to the little hamburger that says more, click on maintenance, go to upcoming maintenance, and then that maintenance will also be here as well. And then if you wanted to filter, you could choose the date picker, what's coming up this month, so on and so forth. You can also complete it here, snooze or skip, fill out the corresponding information, and hit save again. So a few different ways to get to the same thing. If we wanted to go to productivity, we can go to the trips history as well here. Just click options, search the asset we want to look for. Maybe I want to know where the Jeep was, date period today, and then click apply changes. Looks like it was in only one spot today, so there's that one leg of that trip, and it's been sitting for 2 days. So let's go back to more. Compliance, HOS, logs. We can choose this week, and then choose the display options. Whose logs do we want to see? So maybe I want to see Alex's logs, hit apply changes, and now we can see all the logs from this week. View logs, it's going to break it down, and that's how you view the logs on your phone. I don't think there's anything else under there. People, users and drivers. This is where all of your users are going to fall. So if you click more, you can add a user here, fill out the corresponding information. If they're a driver, adjust their UI settings, map settings, so on and so forth, and then save them as a new user. If you needed to edit a user, you can also come in here, click on a user, and then you can edit them from here. I'm going to hit cancel because we don't want to edit anybody. If you come to groups and rules, we can go to rules. This will show you all the rules that are on and off. If we wanted to adjust a rule, click the little gear icon, and then you can choose the slider here, or you can adjust it right from here, what you want the G-force to be, done, and then save. If we wanted to add a custom rule, just come up to more, click add, name your custom rules. So I'm going to say 2 miles per hour plus for 2 minutes plus. Change our conditions, speed limit to over for a duration of 2 minutes or more. Now we can come to notifications, add an email alert, or add an alert within MyGeotab, or add driver feedback. Click save, and now you've created a custom rule on your phone. You can view diagnostics on your phone as well. So what you do is you go to maintenance, diagnostics, measurements, this week, apply changes. Let me choose the vehicle I want to put it on. So the Jeep, apply changes. And now we have some, actually I didn't want to do the Jeep because that has not moved. Let's do the Dodge Charger. So now we have all the diagnostics information, if you needed to see that. And then if you needed to see faults while you're out on your phone, click date picker this week, apply changes, and it's going to show you any faults that have come up for this week. And I believe that covers most likely everything you're going to be using Geotab for on your phone. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to Eagle Wireless, or if you have any inquiries, our information is in the description box below. Thanks for your time.